Hello, everyone. I'm Sharon Krawetz, and I want to welcome you to our February program. This month, we are featuring the contrast between the styles of two Ikebana schools. Enshu, with its classical design and elegant lines, and Sogetsu, whose arrangements range from contemporary through modern. While you watch, I hope you will keep in mind that the various schools of Ikebana have more in common than they have differences. An expression of the beauty in nature, a love of flowers, a joy in the seasons, and the feeling of peace that comes from practicing Ikebana. By appreciating the philosophies and designs of others, we expand our knowledge and learn and inspire each other. Now I would like to introduce our chairperson for the day, Ron Brown.
Thank you, Sharon. Today's demonstration contrasts the different styles of two of the schools represented in our chapter, the traditional Enshu school and the modern Sogetsu school. Again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our program. Before I introduce our demonstrators, I invite our exhibitors to present their arrangements.
Hello, everybody. My name is Pia Groth, and my teacher is Yoshiko Hogetsu Williams. I'm studying with the Sogetsu school, and that is my nice side arrangement, totally in red. It is red spray paint branches, and I have a red bottle brush. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the arrangement.
Hello, I'm Diane Kruger with Enshu School. I've studied with Mrs. Sakaki and I'm currently studying with Rayko Kurosaki, who will demonstrate Enshu School silent techniques later in this program. The only thing I have blooming in my yard is this cherry blossoms, but fortunately, they're at their peak of perfection. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our two demonstrators. Rayko Ichirei Kurosaki was born in Japan and came to the United States when she was in 7th grade. Rayko has been a student and teacher of Enshu for over 50 years. She first studied with Madame Haruko Obata and then with Sake Sakaki. Rayko has succeeded Mrs. Sakaki and teaches in the East Bay. She is a member of both Ikebana International San Francisco and the Ikebana Teachers Federation.
Hi, glad you're able to join us here for our February program. I'm Rayko Kurosaki with Enshu School. My instructors were Haruko Obata and Sakae Sakaki. The typical Enshu arrangement is a classical upright style. And we use these containers called usubata, which has a wooden holder. We use more branches in Enshu than flowers because we want to show the lines. We spend time bending branches to create these lines. I'd like to make an arrangement using camellia branches. I found this branch that's kind of interesting, and I thought I may be able to use this. It has two lines that came attached on one branch. This would be the shin branch, the upright branch, and this I could use as the gyo branch, which goes out to the side. And to this, I would add maybe something in the back and something to cover the front, and the third main line that goes out diagonally to the front on the opposite side of the gyo line. So it would go this way. Okay, so I think I'm finished with this arrangement. This camellia is a favorite of our resident hummingbird. It feeds on its nectar all winter because it blooms from October through February. It ruins all the open flowers, but it's okay because the buds will open up after the branches are cut. This arrangement will change as the flowers open up. I'd like to make an arrangement using cherry branches. So I've selected this for my shin branch and this for my gyo. And I have to find these two branches to determine the length to cut to. And the gyo branch is approximately 2/3 the height of the shin. So I'll cut it around there. Then I'll cut the base into wedge shape to fit into these slots. So this is my shin and gyo. I like it to go a little more to the side like that, but don't want to force it too much. So far I have the shin and the gyo. Now I'd like to add one to the back of the shin and one to the front, and I'd like to add a tome branch going to the front. This is my completed arrangement using cherry branches. The dolls are for Girls' Day, which is coming up on March the 3rd. Usually peach blossoms are associated with Girls' Day. In this case, it's a combination of Girls' Day and cherry blossom viewing. That concludes the Enshu demonstration. Hope you enjoyed it.
Sahshah Middleton was born in Singapore. She began her studies in Sogetsu Ikebana at age 7. While in Singapore, Sahshah was associated with the Singapore Botanical Gardens and worked at many hotels, including the Raffles. Since coming to the US in 1976, she has participated in many exhibitions and demonstrates widely. Sahshah is a member of Ikebana International San Francisco, the Ikebana Teachers Federation, and the San Francisco branch of the Sogetsu School.
Hello, my name is Sahshah Middleton. My teacher is Yoshiko Hogetsu Williams and Yayoi Sobo Sakai. I'm from the Sogetsu School, and I'm going to make an arrangement in a Subo vase. I have used curly willow, weeping willow, and I bent it and curled it and let it dry and took a class with Katsuko TLK and used the washi paper to create interest in my arrangement. So I create the willows and make little washi paper pine. Then I'm going to take a pine, and I've already secured this one with a direct method, and I've split the end of the pine and put a stick in it, and I'm going to insert it. I have to come to the front because I have to insert it in the container. And this is a little tricky because we have to get inside the container and balance it. There we go. Then I'm going to take the ume branches and I'm going to secure it here. Oops, everything's going to move. Then I'm going to use tulip magnolia. Yeah, no, one more magnolia. Yes. Thank you. And secure it. Readjusting my flowers. Then I'm going to use acacia, silver leaf acacia, to fill and add contrast to my arrangement. The small ones. That one. Yes. And now I need the ranunculus. Then I'm going to take the ranunculus and add bunches of ranunculus for my contrasting colors. That's good. And then I'm going to take the peonies. Can I have the long ones, please? And one first, just the top, this one. Right. And what I've done is I've taken a stick and I've extended the stem so I could have a long stem, and I floral taped it. I left the bottom long enough to reach the water. It's important that you have access to the water. So I'm going to use these peonies. and make sure that it is in the water. Can I have the short ones? Yes. Creating different heights in the flower arrangement. It's good to have different lengths because it creates depth and interest in your arrangement. And I'm going to use some short pine to finish the front of my container. Let me adjust this peony. And that's my arrangement for today. Thank you very much. Hello, and for my second arrangement, I'm going to do an underwater arrangement with quince and birds of paradise. I've taken quince and I've bent the branches, and I'm just going to insert a bunch into my vase, just a little bit this one. Okay, and I'm going to take one of the quince and put it underwater. And can I have the bird of paradise, the big one first?
Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah. And I've taken the bird of paradise and I'm going to cut it short, insert it upside down into my vase, and secure it with the quince branches, and not me. And finally, I'm going to take another branch and secure it. And this is my second arrangement. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed my program.
Thank you, ladies, for a truly inspiring demonstration.
Thank you to our demonstrators and exhibitors for a fascinating look at the inspiration for your arrangements. This program can be seen again on our website, ikebana.org, and on Facebook. Our March program will also be virtual. Watch for it on March 19th. I hope to see you then and at our in-person meeting in April and our large flower exhibition May 21st and 22nd in San Francisco. Thank you.